It is time, and boy, do we have a treat for you to wrap up this Gold Eagle Open 2023. We have the thrilling conclusion to the FPO at Gold Eagle Open, and it's coming down to the wire. Not just the tournament, but the Canadian Disc Golf Tour Point Series coming down to the wire. And one of those people involved is joining me in the booth today, Teri Hong. Welcome to Park Pro. Thank you for coming.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me.
The Hongster, Teri Heiserbaum Hong. You've seen her on leaderboards all across Canada. Out of Edmonton right now?
Yes, Edmonton right now.
Formerly of Saskatchewan?
Former Saskatoon.
So this is kind of your home province in a way.
Yeah.
So this is very exciting. This is after 2 rounds. We have Jeri-Ann Brownbridge in the lead, tied with Bailey Inglis. And you and Wendy Chapman are only 1 stroke behind going into the 3rd round. Teri, what are you thinking going into the 3rd round down by 1 stroke?
Easy peasy, standard Teri Hong, leaving it to the last round.
I love it. And then we'll get an update on where you stand right now. So you're sitting at 198 points. If you win this tournament, you get 100 points, which would put you in 1st place over Colleen McInnes. If you finish in 2nd place, you'll finish ahead of Gabby Lee. And if you finish in 3rd place, you're going to stay in 3rd. So, no, you'll probably end up in 2nd. You got to come in top 3. But if you really want to win this thing, you're going to have to win at the Gold Eagle Open down by 1.
I'm just super happy to be even top 5 right now.
Yeah, some very talented names there. So you guys played 16 holes, and you are still down by 1. Bailey Inglis has taken the lead at 6 over. You are at 7 over. Jeri-Ann is at 9 over. Wendy Chapman's at 13. Katie Hozempa's at 22, and Anna Erickson is at 25. We are stepping up to hole 17, the iconic finishing 2 holes here at the Gold Eagle Open. How are the nerves doing at this point in the round?
At this point, I'm thinking I'm okay with 2nd, but 1st would be really nice.
You've got that killer instinct that you're just happy to be there, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, it's always what happens in the 3rd round, whether I'm going to make it or not. I don't really perform that well 1st round or 2nd round. I just hope and pray in the 3rd round. And we're in 17 now, so here we go.
You just dial it up when it counts, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys played from the long tees on this course this round. What kind of a challenge was this course for you?
It was a massive endurance challenge, most definitely, carrying our heavy bags. As you can see there, I threw in my fairway driver, just parking it inside circle. I was pretty happy. Yay.
Perfect shot. That was one of the best ones we saw from FPO or MPO all weekend. That was an incredible shot. What are you throwing there for a disc?
It's an F3. It's actually, I bought it that weekend at the tournament. First time throwing that disc.
They always say the best time to try out a new disc is in the tournament when it counts.
2nd last hole, 3rd round, baby.
Yeah. Saw a great drive from Bailey, and now Jeri-Ann Brownbridge, mainstay on the Canadian disc golf scene. She does a good job of getting it up onto the front of the hillside there.
Yeah, she's an amazing female advocate for Canadian women's disc golf, too. So it's great seeing her out there.
Absolutely. And Bailey Inglis, was this your first time playing with Bailey?
I think so. I've seen her around when I used to live in Saskatoon. I think this is the first time we actually competed against each other.
Wow. Okay, so you just saw her miss her birdie putt. You're 1 stroke back. Feeling confident going into this one?
Just hoping. Lots of hoping and praying. Trying to distract myself. As you see, I'm trying to not look at the basket.
Wow.
Oh, good thing it went in. Oh.
And the big birdie on hole 17.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think I hug baskets very often. I don't even remember doing that.
Maybe a bit of nerves, and I'm sure that was a relief. Just a straight downhill staring at you behind the basket. That took some guts to run that one. So
I knew hitting that putt was going to keep me in the running, so I was very happy, yes.
Yeah. So we have a tie game going into the 18th and final hole. Last hole of the Gold Eagle Open, last hole of the Canadian Disc Golf Tour. Full confidence. Nice shades, too.
Nice big sigh after. You can see all the pressure relieved from my shoulders.
Yeah. And hole 18 is a downhill 290-foot throw. There is OB to the right. You can see this walking path that continues down the hill to the right. If you go over that, your OB, as we saw in the MPO field. What's your play on this one? Is this a forehand? Is this a backhand?
This one's super fun because if you throw too fast of a disc, it is down that hill and you might even have to take a loss this stroke. But if you throw something too understable and it goes right, you're taking a bogey at best. The green is quite challenging here. It's quite a steep hill behind the basket.
Great. No, look at this.
Aw, girls.
There we go.
The feels just watching this.
First 2 cards.
FPO camaraderie is better than anything else in the sport, I feel like. Just aside from the fact that you guys probably play together a lot, just it's a smaller group of athletes, I find, the FPO players. So a lot more camaraderie when we were filming FPO cards, even if it was people that you just met.
Just decided to throw an approach disc, pushing hyzer. Doesn't quite make it inside circle. Now I have a decision to make. Do I run the putt or do I lay up? Who knows? We'll find out when we get there.
You've got a big decision to make there. And it is a little bit downhill behind the basket, like you said. So that would be a nervy one to run. And now Bailey, can she put the hammer down and get it to inside the circle and put the pressure on you?
Ooh, looks like it went over. Oh, and it's back in.
Wow.
Safe.
Straight into the crowd. Is this the biggest crowd of people that you've played in front of ever?
I want to say yes. I want to say yes. I wasn't really watching all of them, but obviously when we walk down there, you can hear all the buzzing and whispering and encouragement words too.
Yeah.
But there's that downhill I was talking about earlier. If you blast it past the basket, it does drop down where you can't see the basket from where you are sometimes.
Yeah. Great brave run by Jeri-Ann, and she almost makes the uphill birdie putt. Well played. And off camera, before we even got a chance to get there, Teri, you didn't even make a decision. You just laid right up.
Oh.
You just walked up to your disc and said, no, I'm not having any of this. Go ahead, Bailey, try and make the putt. And Bailey also lays up for par.
And it pushes. Yay. See, I don't even remember making a decision or not. I guess I just autopilot and said, you know what? I'm just going to be smart for once.
You did it so fast we couldn't even get it on film. Awesome round by Jeri-Ann. Very close. She was the leader after 2 rounds. She ends up in 3rd place. Great finish at Napier.
All right, so after regulation, we have a tie in the FPO division at +6. As per PDGA rules, we have to play off for 1st place. Let's replay hole 18.
Our favorite hole. Actually, I don't know. Hole 2 is pretty crazy too. I don't really know how I feel, but if I would rather played 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way till somebody got it, or if I would repeat 17, 18 again. I think if we had to redo it, I'd probably advocate for 1, 2, 3, 4, just more variety of holes, but it was in the heat of the moment. It was scary.
Hole 17 and 18 look the best on film, and there's a huge crowd of people that can watch from one of the prettiest parts on the course. And there are rollaways on them, so I can kind of understand the thinking behind it. You get that big crowd there, and you get people taking risky putts all the time. So
I like that sudden death. Oh yeah, here we go.
So here we are again. We're going to do hole 18, and then if we don't have a winner, we're going to go back to 17, back up the hill behind us. And then we're going to do 18, and then we're going to do 17 as many times as it takes. So you had the birdie on hole 17, but you guys both parred hole 18. And here we go, Teri.
I'm so excited about this. Can you tell?
You didn't seem that keen on playing a playoff in front of all these people again. I'm not going to lie.
You can see all those heads peeping up on the side there.
Yeah, but
So
you go full rip anyway. Full commit.
I decided to use the same disc, just try to throw it a little bit harder and a little wider.
Whoa.
It did not pay off.
Tough skip. You had all the distance, though. You were going for it.
Yeah. I wanted this. I was really trying to end it right here, right now. But Bailey's got a chance to end it right here, right now, too.
Yeah. Would you rather, in a playoff like this, sudden death, would you rather go first or second off the tee?
First.
Yeah. You want to put the pressure on the other player?
Less time to think.
I like that. I don't blame you.
Bailey has a really nice rip here, very consistent to her first rip as well.
Looks like it's a little bit closer than yours, probably. I think you're going to play first here.
That's the worst part, when you have to go first in a playoff after off the tee.
Wait, you didn't bring a caddy with you?
Oh, there he is. There's my caddy. Good old Jason from Drayton Valley.
I think you enlisted him at the last minute to caddy for you, right?
Yes. I think I enlisted a few different caddies, but I don't know if they all showed up. All right, that slide was real, you guys.
Wow.
I decided to lay up and see if Bailey will Bailey will end it. Because if you miss that basket or you hit pole or basket or cage, you're rolling down on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, and you can't even watch.
I'm faced the other way.
You turn around, find out if she made it. No, okay, it looks like she laid up. And you dodge a bullet.
Should be a gimme. That was a little harder than I wanted it to be, but okay. I'm glad it stayed.
When the pressure's on, anything outside of like 3 feet to me is a difficult putt. When your hands start shaking and you don't really know how to fix it.
That was an amazing up by Bailey too, parked like leaning against the pole.
Yeah, that's what you want. So here we are, the site of your birdie just a couple of holes ago. Hole 17.
Here we go.
The nerves are real, our hearts. We could feel our hearts in our faces. So if you hyzer out early on this hole too, it is a death trap down there. There's nothing. As you can see, the hill slopes down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nasty down there.
And you can end up in the bushes too. It's not just the big uphill putt, but you can be in some real tangly
This
bushes.
is looking good. And it is parked. What is it? Oh, it's just circle's edge?
Probably circle's edge. Okay, so you get to go second this time. And you're going to go with the same F3, I imagine?
Yeah. I can't believe you guys got that on audio. You guys got some good equipment here.
We had to turn it way up, but we wanted to immerse you guys in the experience of what it's like playing in a playoff.
Oh, that is so bad.
Don't like it out of your hand.
Oh, no. That's the left side I was talking about. But it didn't go all the way down the hill, so I'm happy.
Bailey!
You had the right distance on it.
Here we go, Terry.
Your distances on these last 2 drives have been super
Oh,
dialed.
yeah.
I think you've been basically pin high on both of them. So,
This was just working for me.
yeah.
All right, here's the decision. Do I run it? Do I go lay it up?
Is this your running putter?
This is circle 2 putter.
Okay, so you're running it.
I think I decided to give it a soft bid, but see what I mean? You hit the cage and it can roll anywhere.
Wow.
I just got really lucky that it stayed within 10 feet.
That was an awesome run. That halfway out of your hand, that looked like it was going in.
Too scared.
Now Bailey for the win. Take the playoff on the second hole. Circle's edge.
That was looking really good
Just
too. She had
wide.
the perfect height.
And then everyone gets to breathe again. Oh, Bailey's actually got a bit of a... Yeah.
There's me turned around.
I'm glad you came and did commentary for this, Terry, because it didn't look like you were that keen to watch it in real time when it was happening. So I really appreciate that you came back to watch it on film after walking through
So
it.
different. You notice so much more. Like I don't even remember turning around. I remember sighing so much. Yay, back to 18.
Back to 18. Crowd is still there waiting for you guys. And now there's a crowd up at the tee box, too. People have discovered that there's a playoff going on, and they wanted to be a part of it.
Got the Saskatoon boys sitting up there with Jason.
Nice. Feel the love? I know Bailey is technically the local, but you still feel the love from the Saskatchewan crew?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I decided to go a little bit wider this time because last time I went too far left. And it is so short.
The 2 more feet, though, you would have got the skip off the short grass.
I think I threw an A2 soft, so yeah, it doesn't skip too much.
That's a pump with an A2, Terry.
Oh, yay, thanks.
You got them muscles. All right. One more drive on 18 for Bailey.
Atta girl. Another consistent throw.
Gets it over, but not quite enough. Catches the long stuff, though. Looks like Thistle, maybe.
I think she's still closer.
Do I lay up or do I go for it? Do I want $300?
You guys got all of this one. That's awesome. So this is what goes through my head. Do I run this putt and try to get the extra $300 for first place? Or do I just lay it up and call it a day because everyone's tired?
Yeah. And at this point, you weren't really thinking about the Canadian Disc Golf Tour Championship, right? You didn't. I assume you hadn't done the math to figure out where you were.
Oh, no clue.
Yeah.
No clue. I didn't even know how the point system worked.
We were. I was texting with Riley, and I was like, Riley, does she know that
No.
she could win the tour with this one? And he's like, I'm not sure. And I was like, well, I'm not going to tell her. He's like, probably a good idea.
Really? Oh,
Wow.
right on line.
Awesome run.
She's bold.
Yep. And we are going to tap in, and we are going back to hole 17, Teri. Is it getting easier every time, or is it getting more difficult every time you got to go back up there and throw?
I think it's getting hotter. Our breaths are getting shorter, and the crowd is starting to dwindle down a little bit. But we can definitely still hear and feel our heartbeats. Like, it was one of the most intense things I've ever gone through.
I don't think the crowd's getting smaller. I think more people actually joined to watch this thing as it went on, as word spread that there was this epic playoff going on.
Maybe I was just getting more focused. I think, is Bailey, she's got her grace there, right?
I think so. This was, and the walk from 18 all the way back up the hill to 17's basket, and then back down the hill, and then back up the hill to the tee. Okay.
That is pinned. Beautiful shot.
And Bailey parks it.
Who's screaming in the background? Who's that crazy person?
Was that a scream of relief, of joy for Bailey, of like, oh my God, now I got to park it? What was that?
Of sheer happiness.
Okay.
Nope, it's skipping, but not by
Oh, what a line. What a line. Maybe just inside the circle?
I think so.
Here we go. This is a must make for the Gold Eagle Open.
Yeah, Bailey's parked, so I knew I had to run it. No more laying up.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The disappointment.
Top of the cage.
Ah,
You couldn't have been more than half an inch off on that one.
yeah. It almost looked like there was a chance to pump in, but huge win for Bailey Inglis. I'm so proud of her. This is one of the biggest tournaments she's ever competed in. Huge improvement. Oh,
Wow.
I feel tingles watching this right now.
Yeah. Incredible.
On behalf of
The
Battle for
relief,
Disc
the
Golf,
joy.
I'm just so pleased to present this trophy to our FPO champion for the Gold Eagle Open 2023, Bailey Inglis.
Atta girl, go get it.
Unreal job, Bailey.
Yeah.
Taking home the trophy for the home province.
That's massive.
Thrilling. I think you guys ended up playing 5 holes of playoff, 4 or 5 holes of playoff.
Yeah, about 5. I think it was 5. 1, 2, yeah, 5.
Yeah.
And then she had her caddy Kyle Mells there the whole weekend too. He played in MA2, I believe, so he was able to come and caddy her for majority of the round.
Oh, that's awesome.
The support was amazing to see.
Huge hug from Jeri-Ann after battling with you guys all day.
And there's her caddy, her partner.
Man, what a finish. This is the end of summer where everyone's going back to work and school.
Oh, victory kiss. That was so cute.
What a
Well deserved.
finish.
Very well deserved.
The crowd loved it. It was some of the coolest atmosphere we had on any of the cards all year. Just seeing you guys go up and down the hill like that, shot for shot. And you end up in second place in the Canadian Disc Golf Tour.
And that's incredible.
283 points, 5 points back of our champion this year, Colleen McInnes. Congratulations, Colleen, taking home $1,000 in the Tour Championship. Teri, second place, $500. Not bad for a summer of work. Plus all the cash that you won at all the tournaments.
Yeah, I'm happy to be up there, you guys. Those are some really big names, especially the Moens, right? They've been playing for a long time. Raven's really good. Christy's the bomb. Sophia just popped up out of nowhere, but she's one of the best female players in Canada now, so.
Yeah, we've got so many amazing FPO stars in this country. We were so happy to get so many of them on camera and so many of them on the microphone like you, Teri.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was really fun.
Thanks for coming and reliving this. This is super exciting. Look up, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is HeiserBombHog. You can find me on Instagram. Proudly sponsored by BR Disc Golf, Equine Discs, and T-Box Socks, and Beast Disc Golf this year. So watch out for me. I got lots of support this year. I'm hoping to take it to the next level this year.
Awesome. Yeah, check it out. Teri's fun to follow, and she is a Canadian superstar as well.
I do my best. I make a lot of bad jokes, but people laugh, so I guess they work.
Love it. Thanks, Teri, and thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you in 2024.
Bye.